check. Unit 5, Lesson 3 quiz. Let's do that first. All right, so on here, which of these would make changes to the land happen faster? So think about erosion by wind, erosion by water, landslides. Think about which one would make the land change, which ones would stop the land from changing. Lily, what do you think? Which one would make the land change faster?
Number 3.
Number 3, right? Because we're getting rid of the plant roots, we're getting rid of the windbreak. Number 2 would make the land change slower because we're planting more plants. Same with the wall. This would stop erosion, stop wind, stop landslides, but this does the opposite. Now there is wind erosion and landslides. Does this make sense? Why the land would change faster when we cut down the forest? Any questions? If you have a question, remember, unmute and say question. Because we got a lot of these wrong, okay? I want to make sure we understand. The picture shows a swing set made of wood. What does the paint protect the wood from? The paint on the swing set. What would that protect the wood from? Perry, what do you think?
From great wind.
Good, very good. Think about it. If you put paint on wood, would that protect it from an earthquake?
Question.
Right? 1 minute, Robert. Would that protect it from an earthquake if you put paint on the wood? Everybody.
No.
Good. No, it would not. It's still going to shake and break. Flooding, if it floods and it's full of water, the swing set, it's still going to get swept away. It's going to get broken. The paint stops the wood from breaking down, right? That's what weathering is. Weathering is breaking things down. So the paint stops the wood from breaking into pieces. It holds it all together. It protects it from wind, rain, okay? Okay, number 3, this picture shows big rocks on a sandy beach. Why were the rocks placed on the beach? Think about why we would put rocks on a beach. Casper, what do you think?
To keep the sand from washing away.
Exactly. Remember, the waves make erosion. These rocks, can these rocks hold down water? Everyone, can these rocks hold the water down?
No.
Oh, exactly.
No.
Good job. If you put a rock in the water just goes around it because it's a liquid. All right, and it's not so that the birds have a place to lay their eggs. It can't hold the water down, but it can hold the sand down and protect the sand from the waves. Any questions? Does that make sense? All right, that one was you needed to read carefully. A lot of people put hold the water down, but that doesn't make any sense. A farmer planted trees on the hillside to keep the soil in place. What kind of change was he trying to slow down? Could planting trees slow down an earthquake? Do planting trees stop an earthquake? Everybody?
No. Question. No.
1 minute, Leo. Exactly. Planting trees do not stop an earthquake. An earthquake is still going to happen. Does planting trees stop a drought from happening? Everybody?
No.
Very good. The drought depends on the rain, not the trees.
No.
Planting trees on the hillside to keep the soil in place slows down the erosion. Slows down the soil being moved by rain and wind. Okay, not earthquake, erosion. Remember, landslides are just really fast erosion. All right. Leroy wants to keep the river from carrying away soil. Which picture shows a design Leroy should not follow? Everyone go ahead and draw. Please show me. This one. The trees here, they have roots to keep the soil in place.
Question.
These ones have rocks to keep the soil in place, but this one is just sticks of wood.
Question.
They're not even making a real wall. Definitely cannot help from water, right? So the answer is the first one. And the other part of your homework, 282, 283, and 284. All right, we're running a bit behind, so we need to go through this quickly. Self-check, everyone please open to page 282, right here, 282. Number 1, how does wind cause weathering to rocks? Alex.
The wind moves rocks.
Excellent. Oh, wait. No, that's not right. Sorry, I spoke too soon. Alex, remember the wind can only move a rock, maybe like the size of a grain of sand.
Sand against rocks.
Okay, yes, the wind blows sand against the rocks, and this weathers or breaks rocks. Let me change the color. This weathers or breaks the rocks when the wind blows sand against it. Everyone give yourselves a check or an X. Number 2, potato. What caused this arch to form over a long period of time?
Water.
Excellent. The water over a long time made this little tunnel and made the arch form. An arch is a structure, a building of this shape. Okay, everyone check or X. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Number 3, each winter water freezes in the cracks of this rock. How does this ice cause weathering to the rock? Mia?
Ice makes the cracks in the rock bigger each year.
Excellent. Does ice take up more space or less space than water, than liquid water? Good. I saw your mouth move, Mia, even though you muted yourself. More space. So the water gets in a crack that's this big, and when it freezes, the ice pushes it apart. Now the crack is this big, and then next year, it gets even bigger and bigger and bigger. Everyone give yourselves a check or an X. Number 4, which can cause erosion? Choose all the correct answers. Everyone circle your answers. Ready, set, go. Also, thank you, Thomas and Kat, for saying answers in the chat. All right, looks like we have 2 correct answers. Wind can cause erosion, water can cause erosion. Nice work. Check or X. Letters B and C should both have a check. 5, which causes changes to Earth's surface quickly? How about Tom? Go ahead, Tom.
Volcano.
Volcano, very good. Is there another one that happens quickly?
Flood.
Floods, exactly. Floods do happen quickly with a big wave or some rain. 2 correct answers. Please give yourselves a check if you got them wrong, an X if you got it right, or sorry, a check if you got it right, and an X if you got it wrong. 6, what is one effect of a volcano? One effect of a volcano. How about Toi Anh? Number 6.
It caused a hurricane.
So if a volcano erupts, there's lava, there's gas, that can make a hurricane happen? No. Where do hurricanes start?
From the beach and air. From the mountain.
All right, looks like we have some conflicting ideas. Remember, hurricanes start in the ocean where there's warm water and air. They start in the warm oceans, not in Alaska, not in the Arctic, in the warm oceans we get hurricanes. Nothing to do with volcanoes. Can I try again? What could a volcano cause? What could it make happen?
C. It covers the ground neighbor with ash and dust.
Good. Can you say nearby?
Nearby.
Good. Nearby means close. Volcano would cover the ground nearby with dust and ash and smoke and lava. All right, and number 7, a farmer planted a row of trees at the end of a field. What does he hope to prevent? Ben, letter number 7.
Letter B.
Letter B, yes, wind from blowing away the soil. He made a windbreak. All right, how did everyone do? Oh, we still have more. Number 8. Which items can you use to build something that will slow or stop a flood? Choose all the correct answers. Jack, what did you put?
Concrete cinder blocks. B.
Concrete cinder blocks, yes. But it's saying,
Builder sand.
Yep, pile of builder sand, very good. Anything else?
White.
Where would you put this pile of sand?
Inside here, I said empty sandbag too.
Oh, sorry, I missed that one. Okay, yes, all 3. You could build a wall with concrete cinder blocks. You could put this pile of sand into the empty bags. It says, which items can you use to build something so you can put them together? Okay, it's not just this or just this, because empty bag by itself, but we can use it to build something if we also have sand. All 3. All right, number 9, look at this wall built on the side of a mountain. What are the people hoping it will prevent? Kat?
A landslide.
Excellent, a landslide. Okay, everyone give yourselves a check. 10. Li Mei is building a structure to protect a town from floods. The town has an existing structure that's 5 feet tall. But in the past, flood waters rose 3 feet higher than that. How tall should the new structure be? Thomas?
At least 8 feet.
Very good. It's already 5 feet, but the waves could get 3 feet higher than that. All right, very good job, everybody. We are learning this new unit. Everyone say engineering design process.
Engineering design process.
Good. So we all know engineering is when you build things, when you make things. Design is part of what something looks like. You might design a cake. You might design a car. You might design a picture. You might design roads like this.
Miss
1 minute, potato. And process is what you do from start to finish. First, I wake up, then I go get ready for work, and for that, I do my makeup and I brush my teeth, and that's my process. How you do things. What do you do in what order? So, engineering is making things. So let's say creating. Design is what it looks like, right? And the process is how you do it. So creating, process to make things. Engineering design process is the creating process to make things. How do we make things? All right, first question. Have you ever seen a set of highway ramps like this before? Highways are the big roads like this, and ramps are these things you use to get on and off the road, like when you play with race cars. You have all your different ramps to get on and off the road. Have you ever seen highway ramps like this before? Raise your hand if you have. Raise your hand if you've seen stuff like this before. Yeah, a few people. Oh, sorry. This one. What do you think why do you think engineers designed the highway using ramps like this? So if you look up at my screen, I will show you where a ramp is. For example, I'll do it in red. This road here,
Question.
you come off it onto this ramp so that you can get on this road. That way you can get from this road to this one with no stoplight. See, there's no stoplight here. Instead, we do the ramp. Here's another example. You come off this road onto this ramp, go
Comments.
up, and now you're on this road. So I've gone from this one to this one using this ramp. Ramps take you from one place to another place.
Question.
Go ahead, what's your question?
Is the scientist look at the delta and build a highway like this?
Maybe they got the idea from looking at a river delta. Scientists get a lot of their ideas from nature. That's a great observation, Leo.
So
Why do you think they designed it using ramps? Why are the ramps helpful? Let's see. Nick, what do you think? Why are these ramps helpful? Why did they put them in?
Because they can
How do the ramps help?
they help the cars and the scooters and bike can go faster.
Exactly. They don't have to wait at a stoplight. They can go up the ramp and start going the other direction. There doesn't have to be a stoplight where all the traffic has to stop. They can just go from one road to the next by getting on the ramp. Last question. Oh, actually, we kind of answered that. All right, we're going to watch a video. So let's take a look here. Here you can see the cars getting on and off the ramp.
Watch the cars as they are moving on the roads. Observe how the cars move from one road to another. What helps the cars make these changes?
So as you can see, there are no stoplights. Some roads are on top of other roads, so they need a ramp to get from low to up high. So here you can get on the ramp back here and get on this road up here.
Watch the cars as they are moving on the roads.
I'll trace one ramp for you so it's easier to see. Here, if you go down this road, and then you get on this ramp, it goes around. Now I'm on this road, going the other direction. Okay, and everyone say ramp.
Ramp.
Very good. Ramps are very important inventions that engineers made.
Welcome to 3 to Wonder. I'm Dr. Jeff, and I've always wanted a world record for something. But for what? And then I realized I could use engineering to build the world's fastest propeller car. And now it's time to let it rip. Well, I guess if we're ever going to set a record, we're going to have to learn about engineering. Let's explore. Today, we'll learn that engineers solve problems. To do that, they design, build, and test things. And each time they redesign it, the solution can get better. 3, 2, wonder! Yeah! 3, 2, wonder! Hey! Let's go! 3, 2, wonder!
Hey, Dr. Jeff, what are you up to?
Hey Olivia, hey Elijah, I'm just working on an engineering project.
What's engineering?
Engineering is when we use science and math to creatively solve problems.
What kind of problems do engineers work on solving?
Why don't we explore some examples today?
Let me guess. The problem that needs to be solved is you forgot to pay your electric bill.
No, the problem is that it's dark. So engineers solved that problem by inventing the light bulb. It took over 1,000 tries for them to come up with this design.
Problem solved.
Not quite. It wasn't a perfect solution. This light bulb uses a lot of electricity and it gets pretty hot.
Did engineers keep working to make a better one?
They sure did. Engineers then made this light bulb, which uses a lot less electricity and it does not get very hot.
So they engineered a better solution to the problem?
Exactly. As we learned, engineers use science and math to solve problems.
It would be so cool to be an engineer.
You can be. Let's go into our imaginations and do some engineering. Follow me. Ready? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1,
Everyone who's not in the quizzes yet, check your chat. I sent the link and the quiz code again, okay? So keep trying to get into the quiz.
Sweet. I guess having a good imagination is good for engineering.
That's right. The first thing we need to do is define the engineering problem. Today, we have to solve a problem of how this truck carrying a big gold block can move from this platform to the other one. The area is not connected.
We could build a bridge.
A bridge is a...
Miranda.
But what are we going to make the bridge out of? Metal? Concrete?
That would be too easy. Today, we're going to use paper and pasta.
Interesting. And delicious.
Now, we need to design our bridge before we build it. We need a plan. Use your imagination to sketch your designs.
Build my bridge out of bundles of pasta and use glue to hold it all together.
How about you, Olivia? What will your design plan be?
For my bridge, I'm going to use rolled up paper and tape.
Now that you both sketched your designs, it's time to build them.
That was fun and fast.
Great job! To solve our problem of getting across this area, you build bridges. Now it's time to put them to the test. Here we go.
Oh man.
Now let's try the paper bridge.
Aww.
Don't get discouraged.
But our designs didn't work.
That's okay. It's all part of being an engineer. No design is perfect. We can analyze these results and then we'll try again.
Well, I think my design needs to be reinforced with more pasta. And maybe my design needs more tubes going across the middle.
Great ideas. There's only one way to find out.
This time, I decided to reinforce my pasta bridge with more pasta. I added a piece in the middle, and I intersected the pasta with each other to make it stronger. This time, I rolled the tubes tighter and I used more of them. Also, instead of using tape to hold them together, I used a tube to hold them together. I hope this one works.
Here we go. Congratulations! You both use engineering to solve a problem.
That was fun. I want to solve more problems like an engineer.
As an engineer, you can solve all kinds of problems. For example, an electrical engineer can make electronics and build robots. A chemical engineer can make medicines to help us when we're sick. An aerospace engineer can design airplanes and rockets. There are many types of engineers, and they all have one thing in common.
They design and make things to solve problems.
That's right. And now you can try engineering too.
All right, so there was the video. And your quizzes is about the video. Here are the 3 main points. They can use science and math to solve problems. Engineers also build and test things, and each time they redesign it, the solution can get better. Who can tell me what redesign means? Please raise your hand using the button on Zoom if you can tell me what redesign means. Any ideas? Redesign, this word right here in this sentence. Susie, we haven't heard from you today. What do you think redesign means?
Redesign mean we do design it again.
Exactly. Redraw, regroup, rewrite, redesign. Design it again so the solution to the problem can get even better, like the better bridge or the better light bulb. All right. Now the quiz is based on the video we just saw. I will give everyone 1 more minute to please try and go to joinmyquiz.com and type in the code. If you can't, you can't, okay? It's all right if not everyone can join in, but let's get more than 9. Last time I think we had 11, so we can definitely get more than 9. Go to joinmyquiz.com. That is all we have time for. All right, if you didn't get to join, you didn't get to join. Sorry. All right, I'm gonna move Robert over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and start. All right, if you didn't get in, it's okay. It's just a game. We've got to get started though. All right, we have our brave chickens, brutish bunnies, floating pigs, and royal rats. Let's see who gets in first. So far, royal rats and brutish bunnies have each gotten 1 wrong. Floating pigs and brave chickens got 1 wrong now too. I'll make it so you can unmute yourselves if you want to. All right, Brave Chickens is in first so far. Floating Pigs is in second. It looks like Royal Rats might take over Floating Pigs here in a minute. Let's see if they can jump ahead.
Miss Miranda,
Yes.
I can't go to quiz now.
No, you still can't get out of Zoom, Mia?
No,
Oh,
but the quiz is closed.
it's closed, but you were already in the quiz.
Miss Miranda,
I can't go.
Okay, I'm
I
sorry.
know how to.
Go ahead, Nick. How do you join?
If we want out, we just take a mouse and click 2 times and it is out.
Okay, so now we know if you're stuck in Zoom, you can click your mouse 2 times to get out of it.
Yes, I can get out, but the Zoom is closed. I can't go in.
The quiz is closed. Okay, makes sense. That's okay, Mia. Oh well.
I finished.
Good, all right.
I finished.
Okay, we've got to wait for some more people. We'll give it another 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
I finished.
Good, good.
I finished. I finished.
Okay, nice. 2 minutes.
I finished too. Brave chicken.
Brave-
I finished.
Brave Chickens is first, but it looks like Brave Chickens also got quite a few wrong. So when the other teams finish, they could pass Brave Chickens up. We'll see. All right, 1 more minute.
I finished.
Raise your hand in your video if you're still working on the quiz. Raise your hand in your video if you're still working on the quiz. Everyone's finished?
Miss Miranda, can I get out of the quiz now?
Yes, you may. All right. 30 seconds. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Our Brave Chickens look like they're the winners. Second place is the Royal Rats. First place, we have Tom, Potato, Thomas, and Jack. Ooh, star team, nice work. It looks like a lot of people got question 1, 2, 3, and 8 wrong. So let's look at 1, 2, 3, and 8. 1. Engineers start with a problem. First, we need a problem, right? Engineers start with a problem. 2. The light bulb was a blank for darkness. It is a design, but the reason they designed it is because it's a solution to the problem of darkness. All right, it's the solution and the problem was darkness. Engineers continue to improve their solutions by making them better. Solve was a good guess. They don't solve their solutions, they solve their problems. After you solve the problem, then you improve your solutions. And the other one was question number 8. Blank means to make something better, improve. All right, improve means to make something better. So if you did bad on your writing, when I said, oh, your writing could improve, you need to make your writing better. You need to improve your handwriting. All right, everyone unmute, please, and say improve, to make
Improve.
Improve.
Very good. Improve, to make better. Here's your homework. Unit 5 pre-test. Okay? The link will be sent to your parents' email, and this will help you be ready for your test. Your Unit 5 test will be homework tomorrow. That way you have the whole weekend to take your test, because as you know, your science tests are pretty long. You have a lot of writing to do.
Question.
Okay? But your Unit 5 pre-test is tonight. So you'll take the pre-test to help you practice for tomorrow. Okay? Bye, everybody. Have a good night.
Bye.